Took me 10 years to get here, and I'm willing to put in 20 or 30 more. I don't even want to put a limit on it, but I just want to keep my focus and just make a record that's going to leave a mark, a stain. Back on the road, not a moment too soon. Dish ran away with some of the spoon. I'm wicked and weird. I'm a road hog with an old dog singing this old song, trying to hold on. Wicked and weird. I'm a ratfish trying to practice doing backflips on your mattress. Christ almighty, there's a rattle in the wheel. Well, dog fell asleep, but man, I don't feel well. But all I need's a half-decent breakfast, and I'll be back at it. Dirty and reckless. Dirty and reckless. Dirty and reckless.
This one, right here, is one of my horse about my hometown, Mount Uniac. People that live there, people like me, you know, feeble-minded, simple, and pretty. I like what you've done there, Mr. Brent Spiner. Beat me the hell out of here. Well, I was raised on a dirt road, ghost town, stray dogs, whole nine, the gold mine closed down. I knew the woods like the back of my hand, and I would shoot the breeze with the roots of trees, or go down by the river and watch the way the devil dances, but never took his hand, even though I did have several chances. Everybody slept when the morning dew turned to frost. Darkness moved in and somebody burned a cross. A girl named Stella was prettier than you'd imagine. The town should have given her the crown for the beauty pageant, but instead some local pinhead started spreading rumors about the Cewans being inbreds. And what's worse, people believed it, cause the family was dirt poor and down on their luck, so that made it hurt more. Picking up garbage and mowing the grass. At this point, Stella stopped going to class. You know how they ridicule a kid in school, and this shit's enough to make anybody feel like a misfit. She made herself invisible and hid inside a house of mirrors. Whenever the fear stops, so do the teardrops. But fear is forever, and lies become legend, growing, eventually, slowly, exponentially. She should have been a cover girl, treated like a princess, but she's an enigma, haunted by the stigma of incest. She tried to hide the scars. Her name reminds me of the stars. I saw diamonds divide in the corners of her eyes. She tried to hide the scars. Her name reminds me of the stars. I saw diamonds divide in the corners of her eyes. One horse town, known for the most softness. Little old schoolhouse, burned down post office. Blueberries and bulrushes, a tree with a tire swing. Volunteer fireman's fair, the whole entire thing. Stella was heartbroken, decided to start smoking. Bad taste in her mouth, she grew into a sad face. Her few friends were worried, and her parents were always proud of her. But she never escaped from under the cloud cover. A woman reduced, she was eaten by a monster. And after all these years of past, it still haunts her. It whispers her name when she's trying instead to just listen to music while she's lying in bed. Now the story of Stella is one that every child knows, but the witch in the woods is more like a wild rose. Every child knows the witch in the woods. Tried to hide the scars. Her name reminds me of the stars. I saw diamonds divide in the corners of her eyes. She tried to hide the scars. Her name reminds me of the stars. I saw diamonds divide in the corners of her eyes. Thanks, that was nice.